Damn.
We live, man. Hey, we just talking shit backstage. Let's throw this intro on right quick, man.
Saying no. Niggas know how I'm bumming, nigga. Yeah. Fuck what a nigga say, I feel like Dre. Man, the game is sick. Suckers wanna play and load my K until that bitch click. Big stick, hanging out the bottom of my 4-5. No lie, if I whip it out, somebody gon' die. Only time you hard is on the gram when you go live. Flexing with a tube but never blam, I'ma blow mine. Won't show mine until it's go time. Nah, you can't hold mine. Yeah, I got the whole mine, I'm on the goal line. And I'm going for 6, watch me up the scope. Caught him at the stove, he was with his hoe. Had to let him know, that's your ass, you don't get it past. You reap what you sow. Why you speaking low? Speak up, boy, you been a hoe. Boy, you been a bitch, get off dick, tryna steal my drip. Look up in the air, you see me, I'm fly as bird shit. Never on no nerd shit, why you on that lame shit? You don't want no smoke, you get smoke with who you hang with. You know what I'm saying? Lame ass niggas talking about they on some game shit. Nigga, you's a bitch, nigga. Matter of fact, nigga, you's a hoe. Nah, you ain't no hoe, cause hoes get dope. Man, your pussy ass a cat.
We fucking live, my niggas.
Tell him free to act. Yelling free a rat, you know he told how you sleep with.
You yelling for your rat, you know he told how you sleep with that. I can't never hear that without repeating that, man. You know what I'm saying? Heart2Start Fantasy Podcast. Late night creepers is what we is right now. You know, we come late night when everybody sleep on the East Coast. Y'all gotta wake up and check us out, man. You know what I mean? We giving y'all this QB action plus a couple QB sleepers. You know, who we got in the building, man? Workz, what's happening?
Hey, what's up, man? I'm back, man. I missed last week, but y'all had a good show. Y'all was cracking me up, man.
What was cracking you up about it, man? I had a few people say that shit.
That was just good, healthy debate.
That's what I'm sure we're gonna have some debates on this one for sure.
I ain't gonna lie, JD. I'm hurt though, man. They shouldn't have got rid of Julio like that though. But that nigga, I don't think he gonna do too much though in Tennessee though.
You the only Falcons fan that could admit you hurt. Then basically is what you said.
I don't like how they did that.
He the only one that can admit he hurt. Damn.
Admit he hurt. I mean, I know a few Falcons fans and they all be like, "We don't even get him out of here." You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, we don't, but we didn't have to do him like that though, bro. We paid Matt Ryan and didn't pay that nigga.
Do him like what? Pay him for what? We already paid him. We just extended him 2 years ago. How much more payment do we need?
I mean, honestly, Julio and Matt Ryan got the new stadium deal. That's gonna be.
One of them had to go. Matt Ryan or Julio Jones.
I don't think
I'm getting rid of Julio because it's much harder to replace a quarterback than it is a wide receiver. You feel me?
I'm gonna keep it real. If I'm the new coach, I feel him. This nigga ain't really been playing, bruh, so he can go if we got. But he didn't need to go.
Hey, Falcons fans with Julio is like the OG that be tricking. That she always call when she wants some more money. Julio wanted some more money, you know, keep bugging, man. I got to do this. I got to do that. They gave him some money. Then when she like, I can't mess with you no more. Man, get her out of here, man. I don't want her. But you wanted her when you was telling her to come over from time to time, man.
Hey, man.
Financial aid.
Hey, man. Everyone reached their cap, man. You know what I'm saying? Everyone reached their cap.
GuchinniJd, we got you up at the wee hours of the night, my friend.
What's up, man? I'm not getting those last 2 episodes before we get into the season content, man.
Season is here. Hey,
anything.
Everybody's drafting this week. Home leagues is this week. Non-home leagues is this week. If you was fortunate enough to draft this week after these injuries, like the J.K. Dobbins and the, you know what I'm saying? It's like, ooh, you got lucky, man, because I got J.K. Dobbins in the league. You know, I'm a little sick, but, you know, it's dynasty, so I ain't mad. And I had Gus Edwards, so Workz, did you have Gus Edwards or did you?
I didn't even have Gus Edwards. When I went to try to go snatch him, he wasn't even available.
Hey, the question is, though, is J.K. Dobbins, is he going to be the same?
I mean, he's young enough to be.
Can he bounce back?
Is he going to be the same? We didn't even get a chance to see him. He was getting drafted high this year, but we didn't even get the chance.
No, that's true. That's true. He didn't really have enough out there for us to really gauge on what he was at, what he actually was, to be real. So I
don't
get
even
that.
know what he is. Yeah. Workz. What's happening, man?
What it is, man, fellas. We back at it again on the late night thing, man. We tackle these quarterbacks one time. What's happening?
Let's tackle it then. Let's get into it. We doing the QB rankings 1 through 12, plus some sleepers. We're gonna give y'all some sleeper action. Okay, look. Do we really need? Okay, look. Mahomes. We got 3 of us with Mahomes at 1. Somebody with Josh Allen at 1. Works. I'm gonna let Works, you and Wax talk about this because Wax acted like behind the stage. Works got Allen at 1. I gotta see him do it again. How you feeling about
it again for me?
Because Wax got Allen at 6.
So here's the reason why I have Josh Allen at 1. He's set to basically do the same thing he did last year. I don't see that running game improving much more than anything else that they did last year. So I see him doing the same thing. He got another weapon out there in Sanders that was a much better 2 wide receiver than he had last year. So, man, I see those numbers going up, honestly, and I don't see nobody in the East, in the NFC or AFC East, you know what I mean, that's going to step up and give them that challenge that they're going to need, you know what I'm saying, outside of the Dolphins. So, I mean, with that being said, man, I see his stats going up. Honestly, I see Mahomes' stats going down, which is the reason why I got him at 2. And the reason is I see them having to execute more of a running game into that KC offense, as well as Mahomes playing more on schedule. So what I mean by playing on schedule is getting on that back foot and getting that ball out of his hands and not holding on and trying to make the play downfield. You know what I mean? Because that started killing them when they started getting deeper into those playoff runs, especially into that Super Bowl. When defense can pin their ears back because they know you finna start playing Madden out there, it's going to be a long day. So I see his stats coming down a little bit. That explains why I got Josh Allen at 1.
Hey, don't forget about my boy, a sleeper, Gabriel Davis, man. Gabriel Davis was the rookie last year, coming back this year. He just had his little preseason game with Josh Allen. He was like 7 for 7 catches. He's a sleeper for me. I got him in a few leagues, man.
Yeah, he's nice too.
Gabriel Davis is going to be somebody that's complimentary to Diggs with, like you said, Emmanuel Sanders. I like Josh Allen all the way. I would have had him at 1. I just don't got him at 1 just because it's just Mahomes. I'm just give it to Mahomes, but I like Allen a lot. Wax, why you got him at 6 though? We could jump to that.
Because he ain't better than Rodgers. He ain't better than Brady. He ain't better than Russell Magic Wilson, and he ain't better than Lamar.
I can make a case he's way better than Lamar.
I can say he's better than Lamar. I give you 200 million reasons he's better than Lamar.
Way better than
Lamar.
And this is the reason why I say that.
Anybody can get paid though.
The book is out on Lamar. The book is all the way out on Lamar.
But I'm saying though, Lamar. What Lamar done lost? What in the has he been to the second round?
Yeah, he got to the second round last year.
Last year, right? That was his first
round. Yeah.
And look, he runs into the same problem, which is going to be the same thing he run into every year. Teams going to play man and let him beat him on the ground because he can't do it in the air. And at some point, he's going to have to do it in the air. So
I'll put it like this: he got to figure something out, bro, or else he's pegged as just, you know what I mean, regular season.
Before we move on, right, Wax, I'm gonna read you Josh Allen's numbers last year, fantasy numbers. Just think about this as your quarterback. 35, 52, 42, 33, 25, 23, 21, 17, 46, 37, 21, 40, 25, 45, 47 to bring you home. Jeez Louise.
Them is nice. Them is
serious. And like Work said, they got everybody coming back. Your boy, Mahomes, he got a whole new offensive line over there. You know what I'm saying? It blitz, make him throw deep. Blitz, obviously, you know, you still got weapons over there, but they didn't upgrade their receiving core. Even though I got Mahomes at 1, I wanted to take him. I just a fan of Mahomes. I wanted to take him out because him and Brady is on the Madden cover, but I'm gonna leave the Madden curse alone. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave that alone. JD, is it an easy one for you to have Mahomes at 1 and Allen at 2?
Definitely, because Josh Allen cannot outduel in passing numbers than what Mahomes can. That's a given. I'm looking at the stats right now, and for Mahomes to have a so-called off year last year, they're damn near neck and neck in passing stats. The only way that Josh Allen can overthrow him as the number one fantasy quarterback is what he did on the ground. And the cold thing is that Josh Allen and Pat Mahomes in the rushing yards was only like 100 yards away. The only thing that Josh Allen does is score a little bit more rushing TDs. Other than that, that's the only way that he can take over that number one fantasy quarterback is by his what he does on the ground. Other than that, if we're just talking about pure passing, it's not going to happen. I can argue that the weapons that they have in Kansas City is way better than what they have in Buffalo.
Yeah,
There ain't no Kelsey over there. You know what I mean? You know, but it ain't no second guy. You know, I mean, they brought Sanders over, but Sanders is my age, dog. You know what I mean? And I hate to put my age out there, but you know.
Yeah, he didn't even really do nothing in New Orleans like that. He was what she say on Clueless? Sporadical.
He's
right.
solid. He's solid.
I mean, you know,
we got a Clueless reference on
if they do got to go to a little bit more lean heavy on the run game in Kansas City, I think that benefits Mahomes 100%.
But ain't look Friday
numbers from these guys right here. I mean, because you know they interchangeable. You can have one and one, or you know, one at the other and the other at two.
I got the $1 million question for y'all, right? See, my fault. Go ahead, JD.
No, I'm good, bro.
Hey, Cole Beasley is going free. You know, I'm a little worried he don't want the shot. You know what I'm saying? But it's a whole lot of people.
He was hurt last year.
Hey, you know, look, Beasley was balling last year at some point. The $1 million question is with Mahomes and Allen, what's the earliest you willing to pay for one of them? Because I know a lot of y'all don't go quarterback early. So what's in a redraft 12-team league? That's what we're going to focus on now because that's what we got left. Redraft 12-team league, not Superflex, 1 QB. How early are you willing to take Mahomes or Allen?
I don't want neither one of them.
I take him like in 6.
You ain't getting them there.
Mahomes
or Allen is going in the third
round.
They're going third for sure.
Allen for sure going to be there.
No, are you willing to take him in the third? Because that's where he's going.
Nah, I ain't taking him in the third. Not playing with y'all.
That's what it really kind of depends on who you playing with. Because if you really playing with some sharks that like to chew up their running backs quick, you better not go get him in the third round, or you're gonna be subject to a long year. So
only way he worth a third round pick or Mahomes is if what Mahomes did his second season or his first season as the full-time starter, where he threw for 50 plus TDs, 5 wow. You know, that's what Peyton did when, you know, a few years ago. Them is the type of seasons that definitely is gonna help you get to maybe, you know, that championship game, bro, 100%. And, you know, and we talking about Workz got AR-12 up there. You know, AR-12 threw for 48 TDs, doggy. You know what I mean? And he was an 8th, 9th, 10th round pick last year, you know. So if I can get that, you know, in the 8th, 9th, 10th round, I'd rather lean on that. Other than that, you know, it's not guaranteed that you can predict a 50-plus TD season. So, no, I'm not worried about it.
This is the thing, too, right? So I be preaching this. Like, I'm a take a QB late type dude myself, like JD just said. Like, times have changed in the last, 3, 4, 5 years. Really, you can go back to, you know, like you said, when Peyton Manning was there. Like, the days of the number one quarterback substantially outscoring the number 2, 3, 4, 5, they made the days no more. This is a pass-driven league. You know what I'm saying? You can get, like JD said, a quarterback. Obviously, you probably ain't getting Allen, you know, Rodgers that late this year. But there's gonna be QBs like that can crack that top 10 that you paid a low price for. You know what I'm saying? And when you got 1 through 3 averaging, let's just say, I'm just gonna hypothetically say 26 points, and then 3 through 10 averaging 23 points. 3 points when you could have got a running back. Now, if you go back to those running backs or wide receivers that you could get in the 5th round, They not coming anywhere close to them wide receivers and running backs in the first and second round. So that's why I'm not big on one QB leagues taking a QB early. I
Who
can't do
went
it.
first? Didn't Mahomes? Mahomes went first in that keeper league, didn't he?
Yeah, but that's different though. That's dynasty, so it hit different. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think. It just hit a little different when it's
My
dynasty.
guys in the comments talking about that 10-team league they in, man. Everybody team is stacked in that 10-team. I
But
bet
see what
you
he
did
said.
get him in the 5th round.
Mahomes definitely going in the third for sure. He going in that third. Look, let's talk about Wax. You got Rodgers at 3. I ain't even mad at you.
No, I got Rodgers at 2.
2.
I got Brady at 3 just because, bro, he got 6 rings. It ain't even really.
So go to Rodgers 2.
Brady got 7 rings. You better put some respect on my
No,
guy's
he
name.
do got 7.
7.
And look, I done lost count, bro.
Rodgers
I
at
done
2.
lost count. I got Rodgers at 2, bro. Just only because he older than Mahomes. He damn near could be 1 if he was younger.
I got Rodgers at 3, so I'm the closest to having Rodgers where you at. I'm going with the last dance thing, Super Bowl or bust. You know what I'm saying? Give it to him. He throwing it in the net from 30 yards back. You know what I'm saying? Easy does it. Mr. Easy, then you got Hungry Devontae. Pay me or pay me no attention.
Rodgers
You know what I'm saying?
CP3.
He brought his boy Kai back. You still got Amari Rodgers, the young goon, ready to show himself. You know what I'm saying? You got AJ Dillon with an extra year. Aaron Jones ready, healthy. Give me Rodgers, man. They went to deep in the playoffs 2 years straight. It's
I'm gonna
Super
keep it
Bowl
real.
or bust for him, he said.
If that tight end, what was the tight end? What was his name?
Tanyan. I forgot about Tanyan. I didn't even mean to.
If that wasn't no fluke last year and he just was, under the radar, then they gonna be all right.
I mean, Devontae was banged up a little bit, but Tanyan been killing. It's been nothing but rave reviews about Tanyan.
But when you don't be on nobody's radar, you pop up in a season, bro. You gonna get off. Now when people know about you, that's when we gonna see if you real.
But what you see a lot. This would make it easy for Rodgers too. We won't spend too much time on Rodgers. Is in the red zone, they let him throw a lot. There's always at least 1 or 2 plays where he's throwing like on the 3, 2, 1 yard line. Like Devontae Adams get out there to the flats. You know what I'm saying? Like they own him.
His red zone completion percentage was 72.1, which was first in the league.
Yeah, that's kind of ridiculous. Him and Adams got that little. They got that little sideline throw, bro. That's damn near.
So Workz, you got him at 4. So it's safe to say top 5. We all say top 5 Rodgers. Let's talk about JD. You got Kyler Murray at 3, and Workz got him at 3. Both y'all got him the highest. JD?
No, definitely. I mean, 3,900 yards, almost 4,000 yards throwing last year, pushing the ball down the field, 70 deep ball attempts, 69 red zone attempts, fucking 7.12 yards per attempt, which was 23rd in the league. His fucking red zone completion percentage is 66.67, which is 3rd in the league. And then his deep ball completion percentage is 40th, which is 30th in the league. And then you just go down to his month for what he bring on the ground, 133 carries, 819 yards on the ground. That's second behind Lamar, and then 11 rushing TDs, which is second. So if you add that 819 on top of that almost 4,000, that's almost a 5,000 yard season. He was the number 1 fantasy quarterback for like the first 11, 12 weeks. You know what I mean? Only thing is he only had 26 passing TDs with 6 in the league. So that got to come up a little bit. But the year that Lamar won his MVP, them is the kind of numbers that Kyler is putting up, and Kyler is a better pure passer than Lamar will ever be. So he has the dual threat ability to hit for a 4,500 throwing and 1,200 on the ground. It should definitely break right. So he can easily jump up as a number 1 quarterback and surpass Mahomes and Josh Allen just based on he outrunning both of them dudes. He can't slang it like both of them dudes, but yet, I ain't going to say it's a knock on hot, but I think, the weapons in KC, well, definitely KC. I ain't going to say in Buffalo, but KC definitely got better weapons than what Kyler got. You know what I mean? So maybe if he can get Rondale Moore to step it up a little bit, maybe AJ Green, old ass, might bring something to the table. You know, there's a couple of them other dudes somewhere in Arizona step it up. Kyler can take the throne as the #1 fantasy overall quarterback this year, bro.
They gonna hit. They gonna hit AJ with that. They gonna hit him like some shoes before school.
Man, bruh.
Wifey more.
100%, bruh.
Workz. You got him at 3.
Yeah, I got him at 3 for one of JD's points, man. It's if we're gonna compare him to Lamar, he's just a much better pocket passer. He's just more proficient at playing the game at quarterback. You know what I'm saying? For me. And I mean, I ain't even gonna have to go through all them stats. JD laid it out there. I mean, it's pretty clear. You know, he's in the business of getting better and honing his craft. You know what I'm saying? So I just expect Kyler to continue taking those steps to be a better quarterback. I would hope he protects himself a little better on the ground, but I can definitely see him being at that 3 spot because he's the best dual threat quarterback in the league. If we're talking real legit dual threat, that's Kyler. He's the best at it in the league, and there's really no real argument if you asking me, because he can beat you both ways and do it well.
And what's crazy is most of his runs come with just it's just breaking down, and he just get it easy 20. Like, it's crazy that he had 819 rushing yards last year.
He got them
You're
little.
not paying a premium for him. What you're doing with those first 2 quarterbacks that we talked about.
11,
definitely in a 12-team league in the 5th round, easily.
And that's where around I got him last year, and he has going crazy. I mean,
overall #1 quarterback, bro. That's a
happy feet for real, bro. I'm telling. And look, the thing about Kyler too. Go ahead.
No, I said he got them little hummingbird feet.
That's what the homie Drill. Shout out to the Bears, Brews and Bros, man. Drill in the message said them happy feet. Now he like a little Russell that runs more. You know what I'm saying? Will take off more. And you know, I think a lot of it had to do with this line. You know, had to do with, you know, outside of DeAndre Hopkins, Kirk, they wasn't really doing nothing. Larry Fitz was old. You know what I'm saying? As far as getting open, they added Rondale Moore, who I love. Somebody that's going to make it a lot easier for Kyler. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, you add AJ, still hungry. You know, even if he makes a little bit of a difference, that's better. D-Hop is still D-Hop. Like they said in the chat, Edmonds is like a little wide receiver. So now your starting running back is really like a wide receiver, even though that's what they wanted Drake to be last year. I just think everything. And then the last 2 years, his rookie year, the #6 quarterback, and last year, the #3 quarterback. He could definitely be #1. And the only reason I got Jackson over him at 4 and Kyler at 5 is because the fan in me of Jackson wants him to make up for last season. It's the fan in me. I'm going to be honest. That's why Jackson is at my #4. You know what I'm saying? Kyler, no-brainer, top 5, like JD said. You get that premium. You don't got to pay at all. It's good. JD, you got Jackson at 4 right there where I got him. Rodgers at 5. How you feeling? You think Jackson going to bounce back?
Only way he bounce back or try and get back to that MVP season if the efficiency in his passing game come up. You know, when you only throwing for 2,700 yards, 27 and a half, that's not a lot of yardage. Not at all. On everything. And then what else did I say? 1,005 rushing yards, 7 TDs, and you had Josh Allen he had more. Josh Allen had more rushing TDs than Lamar Jackson, and Lamar Jackson outgained him on the yard by 600 motherfucking yards. You know what I mean? So he's not effective in the green zone as like Josh Allen is. And when Josh Allen putting up, you know, almost, 5,000 passing, I don't think, the days, I ain't going to say they got him figured out, bruh, but just that MVP type year. And if he can't put it together in the passing game, no. But he still could be a top 5 quarterback. That's for damn sure. 100%. I just, the rushing ability, you got to respect that in fantasy. That's what's going to get you some extra points. You're going to double dip with your quarterback. So he has to be in the top 5 for sure.
Let's talk about Workz and Wax. Y'all got Brady in your top 5. Wax, you got him at 3. Workz, you got him at 5. I kind of I'm kind of ain't far at 7. I mean, it's not far at all from you, Workz. Let's see, JD, you got Brady at 8. Why y'all Workz and Wax? Why y'all got Brady in your top 5 other than the GOAT?
Man, I think he gonna just do. What's his name? Gonna add some more oomph to his offense and get him some more numbers. What is it? Is it Goodwin or Godwin?
Godwin.
Yeah,
Godwin.
Godwin gonna add some more. He gonna add some more fantasy value to Brady because he would have did it last year. I picked him last year thinking that was gonna happen, but he was hurt.
For me, it's simple. Year 2 in a new offense, that's the GOAT. Those numbers are going to be better. I don't even look at it no more as, oh, he's getting old. He could fall off a cliff at any point. Clearly, he is the exception to the rule. You know what I'm saying? So for me, just understanding the type of game that Tom likes to play, I really see the fact that his numbers are going to get better, man. I mean, as long as he got everybody clicking on all cylinders and he can stay healthy, I can definitely see him throwing for 45 to 4,800 yards, 35 to 45 touchdowns, considering that weaponry he got out there. And I don't really see nobody that's going to step up and want to punch him in the mouth to stop him. So, you know, that's Tom Brady, man. And the older he get, it seems like he just continued to get better, man. And we still ain't seen him at his best with this type of weaponry. We'll see what it looked like in year 2, though. I promise you it's going to be better.
4,600 yards, 40 touchdowns, 12 interceptions on a new team. That's his 40 touchdowns was the most he's thrown since 2009.
What that Randy Moss year?
I'm just looking at these stats, and since 2009, that was the first he's thrown 40 touchdowns. Last year, they all say Arians' offenses a little hard, you know, to learn, but it's still the GOAT, right? Then you got the head coach, you got the GOAT that's been on the same team forever. It had to be some type of adjustments going on, bigger than just the game, but mentally how they coincide together, right? You can't have the head coach just, oh, let me just give it all to you. Hold on, you know, let's work together. They figured it out. The end of the year, he started putting up more numbers. He had a few games here and there where they were just, you know, little bad games, but it was few and far between. And you was able to get Brady super late last year. This year,
AB still there, right?
AB still there. Mike Evans. Based on they just won the Super Bowl, I feel like Arians owes it to him to say, you know what? Go do what you do, Tom. He owes it to him. You brought me the Super Bowl that I wanted to Tampa. Now it's officially Tampa. Have at it. Like you said, Godwin need a contract. Mike Evans.
Oh, Godwin a contract year 2?
Franchise tag.
Yeah.
You got the franchise tag.
You got your boy Jalen Darden, one of our distant cousins. You know what I'm saying? You got Gronk still there. You got OJ Howard coming off the injury, but he's still there.
And OJ. Yep, I forgot.
They added JD's favorite running back target right now, Gio Bernard.
And I bet you he's gonna be a beast.
Big pickup. That was a good pickup for them.
They loading it up for Brady to go crazy.
Yeah, that was a good pickup.
Come on, man. JD, you got something to add to that?
I mean, shit, bro. I mean, when you got Mike Evans catching 14 TDs and he has the Brady threw for 95 red zone targets, which was first in the league, 93 deep ball attempts. You know, that's what's first in the league. He's still pushing the ball down the field and he's still accurate in the red zone. When you have a Gronk and a Mike Evans on top of motherfuckers when they get the ball in their hands and they can, you know, rack up the yak 100%. There's nothing in this game that's going to fall off. Not this year. I mean, there's too many weapons in position for him to help them succeed 100%. And then you got to remember Brady is one of the most accurate QBs in NFL history. So when he's putting the ball to where you ain't got to look back for it. You ain't got to try and catch it down low. He going to put it to where you can take off, dog. 100%. And Mike Evans, his yardage, his receiving yardage is the lowest in his career, or the lowest in the last few years. I expect that to go up. Second year in the offense. Get better chemistry in the whole what. Mike Evans is just not a red zone target. 100%, bro.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
Randy Moss type guy. We got a quick question from one of the viewers right here. Let's interrupt this QB talk. Do I trade Gus Edwards and Claypool for Najee Harris? Whew, man, is it a 12-team league? Is it? What's the roster setup like? Because I'm all about depth. I'm a depth guy. You know what I'm saying? But Najee is in my top 10, so depending on how deep I am at receiver, I might do that for sure. And I don't think the person with Najee might not do that. So let us know what format it is. Let us know what format it is, and we'll get back to that
I
question.
definitely like Gus without the JK situation there. Instead of him getting only 10 to 12 carries a game, he gonna get the full 18 to 19 carries a game. And Gus Edwards is averaging 5.5 yards a carry and had 700 yards. It's only 3 backs in history, they said, that then started their first 3 years off of their career to have 700 yards and 5-point-something yards per carry, and he's one of the 3. No, you definitely don't give up your depth for a volume play. We don't know what that offensive line going to do. You might get more receptions from Najee, but I think Gus is going to be right there competing with Najee for rushing yards easily, and going to do it more efficiently. 100%.
I can't be mad at that.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm pulling the trigger on that one, man. I'd rather keep my depth with Claypool and Gus than go for the unproven. Even though it looked good from what we've seen in preseason, it looked good with Harris. I just don't think we've seen enough from Harris to pull that trigger and really honor that and think that, you're going to win that trade or in the long haul.
Crazy part is I just made a trade in the league, in a 14-team league. I gave up Dalvin Cook and Melvin Gordon.
Look at that squad.
Okay.
You got a squad over here.
Mahomes, Cook, Carson, AJ Brown, Ridley, Gummers at my flex, Cook, Claypool. Yeah, I keep that team right there. You don't even need
That's what I'm saying.
Stay deep, man. Hey, stay deep, man. You got a good team. Nah, I'm with JD. Keep Gus at your flex. You know what I'm saying? If he don't work out, you got Claypool to throw up in there. Nah.
He talking about the upside, though. The upside of him having Cook and Carson and to have Najee as that.
Oh, you right. He's talking about not having Gus in the flex and having Najee at the flex.
It's definitely an upgrade for sure.
He'll be looking like me.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie. That ain't even somebody's offering me a trade for Cam. I don't want Cam Newton. They don't even know if he's starting decline. Nah, I just took it. Nah, that's you right. Hey, Kirchville, Jay Kirchville. You might want to take that, JD. Right, man.
Hey, Carson and Najee.
Throwing Najee in there at your flex in that lineup and a 10 team, it's way more people on the wire. You might got to do that. I ain't gonna lie. I changed my mind.
He deep like me right now.
Because wide receivers you could find easier. You know what I'm saying? Especially in a 10 team, you could find a Gabriel Davis or I know Chenault probably ain't on there, but it's gonna be some wide receivers that's gonna come along for sure.
Yeah, I got Chenault.
I'm gonna ask y'all what y'all think about this trade though, right quick before we move on. I traded Dalvin Cook and Melvin Gordon, who I don't believe in, for Nick Chubb and Mike Davis.
What? You got over already or somebody?
No, I didn't. Yeah. I just took a starter out.
You is a magician, boy. I tell you.
Hey, I didn't even do nothing. Hey, you know what's hella funny? Shout out to the homie Tax. When everybody make a trade or a comment or something, they be like, man, y'all giving me Steve and Kev vibes right now. Tax and Kev vibes right now. I'm staying away. He offered me to trade. You know what I'm saying?
You need your own HBO show, Taxi.
Hey, go get you Najee. They said, yeah. Looking at that team, you definitely. He said, buddy, wow for taking Gordon. He wanted Dalvin, man. Look, let's keep it going, right? Let's see where we get back. Okay, let's talk about Russell Wilson. Wax got him at 4. JD got him at 6. Workz got him at 6. I got him at 8. Actually, yeah. Why y'all got what y'all think about Wilson this year? Is it a no-brainer? Is it just Russ is Russ, so you got to keep him there? Do you think the offense is going to change? Like what?
Russell
He fell off
Magic,
at the end of the year last year.
Russell Magic Wilson, but he didn't really have no backs though. All them backs went down on him though. They tried to put it on that little Russ Cook campaign. They need to kind of slow that up and mix it up. Mix that up a little bit.
Played a lot of games last year though.
Who
Carson played a handful of games last year. He played.
What did he play like?
He missed a stretch. Look, he missed a stretch, but when he came back, you're right. When he came back, they tried to run the ball more. Because what it is when Pete Carroll, like, you got to look at the times during the season. They're already in a tough division, right? When he get blown out on TV by somebody, they got blown out by somebody. I got to see. Then they try to change the whole thing. But I think Russ wants out, so you got to let Russ cook. Let him cook.
You think
so I ain't mad at y'all for having him at the top 6.
Russ just, man, he got them. It's them feet and that improvising, bro. And then if him and Metcalf hooking up, and if Lockett getting open, they pretty deadly.
Russ cooking this year or what? JD?
Yeah, I got him up there at number 6, bro. I think they're going to be a little bit more balanced to where, he ain't got to throw for 50 times.
Yeah,
just
I don't.
Throw.
Yeah, that don't even sound right.
They went and traded, I think they went and traded for Gabe Jackson. Gabe Jackson and Rodney Hudson from the Raiders for nothing. They going to get Dwayne Brown re-signed. You know what I mean? Fuck, bro. There's nothing to argue that Russ isn't going to be a top 5, top 6 quarterback for sure.
I like that they added. My fault. Go ahead.
No, and I was just going to say, when you throwing for 40 TDs, bro, and you dud it out at the end of the year, I mean, them 40 TDs is right there behind the motherfucking AR-12 with the 48, bro. And they got one of the best offenses in the NFC. That's for damn sure, bro. Across the board, you can go get Gerald Everett, bro. You give me Chris Carson to 12 to 14 games. I mean, what the fuck? Tyler Lockett had 10 TDs, 1,100 yards. You know what I mean? Even though we know that Tyler Lockett, he fizzles out in some games like the pooper scooper. You know what I mean? But you can't argue his numbers. You know what I mean? And then you got an ascending top 3 wide receiver, bro, who I got him as my second ranked overall wide receiver. I think that once DK gets more focused in and all that, you know what I mean, and drop, elevates them, take away them drops and be more efficient, he's gonna be a 90 catch with 1,400 yards, 1,500 yards like Tyreek does. You know what I mean? But just in a 6'3", 6'4" body that run just as fast as Tyreek. 100%. You can't stop DK out there. The only person that can stop DK is down the I-5 in LA. Other than that, he's running through the whole fucking league, bro. Maybe the boy in Baltimore from Oakland. Other than that, it's not gonna happen.
Only thing stopping DK is them dropsies. He can drop and stop himself.
DK he knew Julio.
He the beast. Now I'm gonna keep it real, and I like the fact that they added young Eskridge. You know what I'm saying? A playmaker. Tyler Lockett, damn near type of player. He missed a lot of preseason, but he back healthy. Real run after the catch type of dude. They upgraded their offensive line, like JD said, which they haven't done in I don't know how long. That's always been the knock on Seattle, is that their line is shit. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, Russ is his. If you look at his number 6 last year, number 3, 9, 1, 9, 3, 3, 8. He's guaranteed top 10. That's easy. Safest pick in the top 10 as far as QBs go, and he don't really get the respect. Not saying y'all don't respect him, but he goes later than a lot of these quarterbacks. You know what I'm saying? For sure, and later in them drafts. Russ gonna cook. I want to talk about my number 6. I see the closest person looks like Workz, you got him at 7. Wax got him at 8. JD got him at 9. I'm going Justin Herbert. I think he's getting drafted really, really high. I don't know if I would take him where he's getting drafted. I probably won't have him. But I believe in Herbert so much that I traded away Mahomes last year and rocked with Herbert. You know what I'm saying? And ended up backfiring. JD ended up actually winning the championship. I traded him to him. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, Herbert, I mean, it's on the offense is on his back. You know, I am worried about their receiver depth, but they got some youngins out there that's coming along. Some wide receivers that's been making noise other than Mike Evans, who's been sitting out. You know, if he had a full 80% year with Mike Evans, I would like him a lot more. But I'm loving Herbert. He got Eckler back. You know what I'm saying? Got the coordinator from over there in New Orleans. I mean, that was Kamara's coordinator that know how to utilize Eckler just as much. Like I'm loving Herbert. I'm always all in on Herbert, but I just don't know where I would take him. What y'all think? I see y'all got him. Where y'all got him at?
Yeah, I like him. He can make every throw.
And he's always looking downfield.
He can make every
That's
throw.
fantasy gold. He's always looking downfield.
And they picked up Cook. Cook gonna be a good target for him.
Hey, you know what? They slept on what I didn't realize either until I really looked it up. Herbert also had 5 TDs. I mean, Brady had 3, so that's not nothing crazy. But you know, he can run too. Them feet work too.
I like Herbert, man. I got him right there because I think he's not going to do nothing but continue to ascend, man. All the measurables are there. And like you said, Kev, I think his biggest asset is he'll get punched in the mouth and still try to get downfield with that rock. You know what I'm saying? And that's huge right there, being a QB, man, being able to still stand in the face of adversity as a rookie and still deliver that ball downfield on time. I mean, you really can't get no better than that. So I could see him even having better numbers than what I got him projected at 7. You know what I mean? I could see him really being a top 5 caliber stat-wise type of QB, to be real. He got it all. Weaponry is there and all 9 yards. So it's just up to him to be able to put it together.
Yeah, I think
it all.
He better buy that doctor something that punctured them lungs on Tyrod.
Tyrod wasn't gonna last a game anyway with his 10 for 17, 120 yards. Throw it. That's the type of stats Tyrod pulled up. But now Herbert's going ahead of Russell and sometimes Rodgers. I mean, granted, this has been a lot of super flex leagues we've been in and dynasties, but Herbert been going high. Like his ADP is pretty high, but I don't know if I could. The upside is there, but I don't know if I could take him over. I ain't even gonna say who I'll take him over. That's why I wait for QBs later. You know what I'm saying? I let the QB run happen, and then I jump in.
What round you taking it?
Herbert. I probably won't even take a QB before round 8 or 9, bro. Actually, I'll take that back. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 starting slots. 7 starting slots, not including defense. I'll take a QB round 8, 7, 8, 9. You know what I'm saying? And go get one of my sleepers that we're going to talk about in a second. That's how I'm rocking. But I know you want to, bite a champ. You got 2 champs in here from the Ashy. You know what I'm saying? You want to get down with the style. I can see, I might reach for one this year. Not even trip. I got Herbert. So, look, let's talk about Herbert is pretty, y'all got anything to add on Herbert? All right, let's go to this one. JD, you got him at number 11. Workz got him at 8. I got him at 11. Wax don't got him in there. Ryan Tannehill.
Hell no.
I know why JD got him. Because he got Julio. He got A.J. Brown. He still got Henry. They lost Jonnu, but they got to, Tannehill could put it where it's supposed to be. And he had them crazy efficient games without even doing a lot. You know what I'm saying? He'll fuck around and throw for 4 touchdowns and 220 yards on an accident and maybe run for 2 and throw for 2.
I was just finna say he like a good accident.
Like the one you get paid for when you get hit.
Yeah, man, dude.
It's a good accident.
I don't know how he be doing it, but he be doing it.
He can run too, for sure.
Now,
Tannehill
hey,
will
no,
put it on the ground.
that he will. He'll put it on the line running though.
I didn't mean to jump to 11 like that, but I wanted to really more so with you, Workz. You got him at 8 over Lamar Jackson, I might add.
What?
Yeah, you damn right. I got him over Lamar Jackson. Like I said, man, the book is out on Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson. I don't see him being the same player that he was last year, or even in his MVP year. I just don't see it. Because I don't see him getting better. I don't see it, bro. I have not seen the improvement in the area where he needs to improve to keep taking this game to the next level. However, I have seen Ryan Tannehill go from wide receiver, and turn himself into a quarterback, and a damn good quarterback that has led his team deep into the playoffs, just like Lamar Jackson. He can run, he can throw, and he's much more efficient with throwing the football. So, yeah, I got him ranked over Lamar Jackson. Damn right.
We need that clip you sent me of Marshawn when he was talking about CMC.
What he was saying.
Oh, man. He was on ESPN.
You said
he said something. He was like, oh yeah, the Wood, he nice, or he called him the Wood.
They had McCaffrey
on Sports Center though.
They had McCaffrey over Derrick Henry, and that dude Marshawn said, "Y'all got the Wood number 1." Hey, you gotta send JD and them that. You gotta send.
I'm gonna send it in the group chat.
Shout out to the wood pile, man. Not the one behind the bricks, the wood on the street, man. We rock with y'all, man. The wood pile, man. You been in prison or jail, you
that
know
nigga
about
keeps
the wood
it all
pile.
the way a buck, though, bro. No matter what,
JD,
no matter what.
Gonna be crying. That's what should have popped up when Workz said he had Tannehill over Lamar.
You got the wood.
You stupid, bro.
I like Tannehill though, man. Them weapons is gonna be easy for him. Tannehill is one of my late targets for sure. Like he's going in double-digit rounds.
I'm gonna keep it real on some real life though. Probably football though. He probably make a lot of dudes in them huddles in that locker room want to play for him. Know how he put it on the line though.
Yeah, I'm rocking with Tannehill in them spots for sure. Let's jump to Okay, look, this is interesting right here. JD got it. Huh?
Tannehill not taking a lot of shots down the field. That's the only thing that I don't like about him. He only had 36 deep ball attempts, was 25th in the league.
Oh, yeah,
he's not pushing the ball down the field like that. Maybe it's because, AJ was in and out the lineup for the first few games, you know what I mean? And, and just the type of rushing attack that he has, he doesn't have to push the ball down the field because Derrick Henry going to do all the damage to get him into the red zone. But he's damn efficient in the red zone, bro. 72 red zone attempts, and then his motherfucking red zone completion percentage was 62.5, which was 6th in the league. So once he gets in the red zone and he's chunking that motherfucker, he's completing those passes 100% with 33 TDs, which was 7th in the league. No, Tannehill is a damn good skill. 100%.
You know what I like too, though? With Tannehill, his shit is so easy, and how they really had a deep threat. A lot of their big plays is like you AJ Brown to catch that ball and go 70 yards. Now you got a player like Julio, the same type of player, kind of in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Physical, get it and go.
And he was top 10 in yards per attempt too, almost at 8 yards per attempt. You full PPR. One catch, 10 yards. That's 2 points on a catch. On one catch, you're getting doubled up.
Yeah, I'm rocking with Tannehill. Let's talk about something that might be interesting right here. So we got JD. Wax, you got him at 9. JD got him at 7. Me and Workz was talking about before the show how we damn near don't even want Dak in our top 10. Workz, you threw him to 11, and I threw him to number 12. What you was telling me, Workz?
Why y'all hating on Dak, man?
So for me, it's not a matter of Dak's ability. You know what I'm saying? Ability wise, yeah, of course, we all know Dak can get the job done. I just think it's strictly about him not being healthy enough. You know what I'm saying? And if we in preseason and he already ain't healthy, it's going to be hard for him to just get healthy as the season go on. I mean, look, he hasn't even been throwing the ball at practice. You know, I mean, what is he doing if he's not throwing the ball at practice? You know what I mean? So that's just, it's a health issue for me on why I got Dak so low. Of course, if Dak was healthy, to be honest, Dak would probably be a top 6, top 7 guy for me. You know what I mean? No doubt about that. You know, but considering it, man, I got him so low. It's strictly because of his health, man. You know, that ankle, that arm, it all coincides with one another. You know, if one ain't healthy, the other one ain't gonna be healthy. It's just how it goes. So
You made a
once
good
you get
point
healthy,
about that throwing rotation, that what you really use to throw. What was we talking about?
oh
before the show?
yeah. So when you play quarterback, you know, I mean, I know it may look like, you know, a quarterback's throwing the ball with his arm because that's where the ball come from. But a quarterback is generating the power and velocity from his core and his legs. So it all starts from his feet. If he can't push off that leg to start generating that torque into his midsection to get that ball out of there, man, he's overcompensating. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically what's going on with Dak right now, man. He's overcompensating because he don't trust that ankle, and so therefore he ran into an arm issue. And so he's just gonna have to get through these little health issues, man, and we'll be able to get what you're supposed to get out of Dak, man, once he can get healthy.
Hey, when you said torque, I'll let you go, Wax. When you said torque, I thought about what he be before warm-ups.
But that's what that is, though. That's exactly what that is.
Get it right.
Exactly what that is.
Quick question, Wax, before you go. Wood said, so if you knew he was going to be healthy all year, where would you have him? I would have him in the top 3.
Top 5.
You heard me. I said I wouldn't go no lower than 6 or 7 for me.
I'd go Allen. I'd go Mahomes, Allen, interchangeable, Dak.
It's about Zeke. It's about Zeke, D Wood. He gonna have a big year for us.
Yeah, I couldn't put Dak over Kyler.
Nah, yeah, I don't think you better. Yeah.
Kyler's a better quarterback than Dak.
Yeah, I would.
Just Dak has a better supporting cast around him. You give me 4,000 yards and 1,000 yards on the ground, that's a 5,000-yard season.
Great point, Works. That's what they talking about in the comments. You got him thinking about that shoulder injury. So, JD, my question too, though, is
all he gonna do is the new handoff.
You got Dak over Brady and Herbert, so you're completely if he's healthy. So if you thought
definitely, and with the weapons that he has, and with the better run game that he has over Brady and Herbert, you damn right. You damn right, completely healthy, and the weapons that he has, the CD, Amari, and Gallup is on par with Godwin, Mike Evans, and fucking AB, 100%, and with the better run game, to where Dak ain't got to do what he was doing last year if that defense can help out. That's the only thing about him. Well, and it ain't even a bad thing because fantasy-wise, I mean, he was putting up 40s and 50s them first 4 weeks. So fuck it. Let the defense continue to be bad because that's what he going to do if he can be what he was last year before that ankle. 100%.
And you know he got the new handoff in the NFL, that little bubble pass.
Yeah, no, definitely. I just wouldn't put him over. I can't put him over Kyler, that's for sure.
I don't know if after no weapon for him, Amari.
Let Kyler get another guy on the outside. 100%, bro.
So look, I want to talk about number 10 for Wax, and damn, all of us really. Not even okay. JD number 10. Let's talk about your number 10 first. Baker Mayfield.
Well, if you ain't been tuned in to where how I'm feeling about Baker, then it might be a little shock to you. But yeah, I got Baker in my top 10 QBs, 100%. Fucking 3,500 yards last year on the run first offense. 72 red zone attempts, or his red zone completion percentage was 63.89. Pushing the ball down the field, which deep ball attempts 58, 14th in the league, and 40 points, 46.55, which is his completion percentage down the field. That's 15 in the league. You know what I mean? 26 TDs, passing TDs. That wasn't shit. See, that's another thing with Baker. You know, I think that he can up his TDs a little bit more and get some more passing yardage just based on him being his second year in Stefanski's offense. Having Nick Chubb for the whole 17 games where he missed 4 last year, having Nick Chubb on that field is you're going to have to respect it. And then give me a whole season with OBJ. I know that might just be, you know, throwing a hot dog down the hallway. You know, if you watch the motherfucking damn, I can't even think of my show right now, bro. With Stewie and fuck, bro. Yeah, that's a reference. It might go across some of you motherfuckers' heads, but yeah, though, I'm just very high on Baker. I love what I seen last year. I love the potential of the offense this year, bro. And yeah, I'm fucking with him.
I got Baker as one of my sleepers because you made me think more about him. But I'm gonna tell you something. I don't think top 10, but I'm gonna tell you something that stands. Hey, shout out to Jimmo the Icon too, man. I got the Icon gear on today, man. Chi-Town, man. In that Northeast, man. Jimmo the Icon. Get with him or get lost, man. Go check his show out. He got shit that you wouldn't even think about. Like his show topics is random and dope as fuck every time. I swear, I might have to post some. But nah, with Baker, man, you know what? When OBJ was there before he was hurt, it was like, we got OBJ, we got a run game, but we got to make sure OBJ involved. OBJ, time off. They went deep in the playoff run, shocked people. You know what I'm saying? Their defense is back healthy. They had a lot of people hurt last year. I think now it's like, look, this is Baker's team. OBJ gonna come and be better than he was because he don't gotta give it to him. Baker goes to everybody. JD made a point on another show we had. Baker likes to throw to everybody, not when he's forced to throw it to one person. So I seen him make a few throws.
Yeah, and then what Baker did against what OBJ did against the Cowboys too last year. And another thing is it was Stefanski trying to fit in his Ferrari on the outside and trying to get, you know, the full value out of it as well. You know what I mean? Now Baker is fully comfortable in the offense, and he should know when to go to him, you know, and he's eating off that play action 100%. You know what I mean? So once you get that run game going, and you can make them defenders commit up more to the line of scrimmage, OBJ is going to kill any corner over them. 100%, bro. OBJ, he's a fucking ballerina, bro. He got them feet, dog, to where you know. He can't do nothing, doggy. 100%.
It's going to be contingent on the OBJ you get when he's not happy with his touches. That's the problem. You know what I'm saying? It's never been a problem with the ability. You know what I mean? It's the problem that I don't really see him and Baker being in sync because OBJ has always made me feel like he's the type of wide receiver that rides his quarterback. Now, what I mean by that is every play he's coming to the huddle, I'm open. Get me the rock, I'm open. Get me the rock, I'm open. Baker, he makes me feel like he's the type of quarterback that tunes that out, and I don't want to hear that shit. I don't care if you open. I'm going where the ball is telling me, where the play concept is telling me to go. And to me, it seems like that's what a lot of the issue was with Baker and OBJ. But overall, just that's on a little side tangent. Overall, I like Baker too. I don't have him in my top 12 or even as one of my sleeper picks because I just see them as too much of a run balance or a run dominant team for him to really put up monster numbers like that. So, I mean, if he does, I wouldn't be surprised. Don't get me wrong. I just have a hard time seeing it.
All right,
that's one of the best teams that OBJ ever been on too, though. He's not used to winning. You can sacrifice a little bit of your numbers to be on a winning team for sure because he got the bag.
Yeah, he better just come fit in.
Get 15, 16 mil a season. You know, it's
right about that.
You've been 5 years in the league, 6 years in the league. You know, half of them seasons been injured, but half of them seasons has been on bum ass New York teams. Not against New York and nothing like that, but You know, Cleveland got, you know, top to bottom. They got one of the best rosters in the league right now, bro.
But what has Odell really done besides the catch, though? Like, what, like?
So
Go look at his numbers. Go pull his numbers up right quick, and it'll show you what he done did when he was healthy.
So this is my point right here. I get it. He's an older receiver. As far as being more mature, you would think he's been on losing teams, so the winning should kind of cure everything. Not when you feel like you got a lot to prove. And Odell has always had that chip on his shoulder. He wants to be a number one receiver. Odell wants to be the number one guy. He wants to be the best wide receiver in the league. You're not going to be that on that team in Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? So as long as he's able to curtail his his ego, then it'll work. He just got to be willing to realize that you might only get 10 targets a game, and out of them 10 targets, you better make them 7 catches and make the best of that, because that's all you're gonna get.
Cause wait, what was hurt on him? It was his hip, right?
ACL.
ACL.
And I seen something about his hip too.
Yeah, now Baker, he, you know, like you said, I think it's a Workz. Your point was the best to me as far as the Baker. You wouldn't be surprised if he cracked the top 10, but you're not expecting him to, and I can get with that too, because like I said, JD made me like Baker a lot more. You know, just overall, you know, especially in the Superflex league.
He's confident.
Let's talk about your number 10, Wax. You the only one that got him in your top 10, Matt Ryan.
It's the stats, bro. No matter how we looking in Atlanta, bro, Matt Ryan's stats, he always gonna be up there, bro. He 4,000 plus with them yards. He gonna get the TDs. I mean, that's all we got, man. It's gonna be Ridley, Pitts, and Matt Ryan all year. Mike Davis probably too, but I don't know, man. On Madden, I just seen he was 5'9". I didn't know he was that little.
This why I can't fuck with Matt Ryan.
He got the Saquon stature.
This why I can't fuck with Matt Ryan.
All the fucking
legs,
all that lower body like type bulldozing motherfuckers.
The 5'9" only a little running back if you 5'9", 180.
Hey, this why I don't fuck with Matt Ryan, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Darren Sproles,
he'll give you too many games.
Right.
Matt Ryan will give you way too many games with, I'm looking at it right now, 11, 12, 5, 11, 13, 7. I don't want that in no top 10 quarterback. That's not my top 10 quarterback. I need them dudes that's giving you 50 balls, 30 balls. You know what I'm saying? Matt Ryan is the safe play, but he ain't cracking my top 12. But he can get the sleeper nod. I'll take Matt Ryan in one of them young quarterbacks and go sit on them. You know what I'm saying? If all the late targets is gone. But I can't give no Matt Ryan in my 10. Is that a Falcons nod right there? Is that a Falcons pick right there, Wax? That's a Falcons pick. Workz, you ain't even getting him anywhere close to there? You ain't a Matt Ryan believer?
I mean, not no more, man. I mean, Matt Ryan, he's old now, man. And, I mean, honestly, I don't really see his numbers getting much better than what they have been. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you need to clean up any deficiency with turning the rock over. You know what I'm saying? So, for me, it's like
you see that? Who said that?
I just don't see him. I don't see his numbers having an opportunity to get better to crack my top 10. Because everybody in my top 10 is either going to project to have monster numbers or at least have numbers that are better than Matt Ryan's, for lack of a better term. So, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just what it is for me, man. I'm a Falcons fan, man. But Matt, man, you see, I got him as a sleeper, man, because, you know, it's a lot of – I'm sleep on. You know what I'm saying? So,
hey, I'm glad somebody just said that in the chat. Stafford over Matty Ice. Let's talk about Stafford. I got him at 9. Workz, you got him at 10. Wax got him at 11. JD, you got him at 12. Let's start with JD. JD, why is Matt Stafford not cracking your top 10? Other than the people you got in there.
I got Tannehill and Baker there. You know, I mean, he. You know, I don't know, bro.
You don't believe the hype yet. You need to see
it ain't that I don't believe the hype. I think he's going to fit great into that offense. You know, now he got to throw 40 times a game because they ain't got no run game.
Now he got no
so-called league winner. They lost a so-called league winner in Cam Akers with a lot of them so-called the guys that's in the community, that's some of the top guys, so-called top guys, they was pushing that the Rams offense. I just wasn't a believer. I go back to when even in the summertime, early summertime, man, I'm not high on them dudes like that, dog.
None of the Rams.
We go into LA, man, and beat them with a Nick Mullins, and I just I don't believe in the Rams, dog. But I see him being a top 12 quarterback.
This is why I didn't have Stafford this high up. I had him this high up when Akers got hurt because I feel like they're going to rely more on Stafford now. But I want to ask y'all a question. Do you think there's more pressure on Stafford now on the caliber team he is? He can't have the excuse that, the Lions is bums. They've been talking about Stafford's potential forever. Oh, he's just with the Lions. He's with the Lions. I think the pressure's on him. He either going to cave in or make it work.
I think the pressure on the coach.
You damn right for giving up all that shit to go get him. This your boy. This your handpicked boy. He didn't pick golf, so now he got his quarterback that he wanted.
It's McVay.
He gave up the motherfucking picks, man. Make it work.
Y'all boy took McVay shine. McVay was supposed to be in boy wonder, but now it's Shanahan.
Yeah, but they all come from the same tree, though. They was all in Washington together, so they run the same type of shit.
But you right though, Kev. Stafford ain't got no excuses though. But he got weapons though. He gonna perform, bro. He got weapons.
He got weapons and a good coach to me.
Yeah,
McVay is a decent coach. You know what I'm saying?
I damn near feel like Stafford was getting the play from the sideline in Detroit to damn near go to the huddle and be like, "Look, we running this, not that."
Probably they shits was weak. Look, I want to talk about somebody y'all probably gonna laugh at me for cracking my top 10. Trevor Lawrence. If Herbert could be the number 9 quarterback last year, I like Trevor Lawrence to be there. Give me a whole bunch of Trevor Lawrence. I mean, ETN might have helped him. We don't know. You got a top 10 running back in James Robinson coming back. They added Marvin Jones, who's a nice deep threat to me. Shinoda's a year more seasoned. DJ Chark is, had the hand injury, but he'll be back. I think you could lock in Trevor Lawrence for an easy 4,000 yards. You know what I'm saying? Maybe even pushing that 30 TDs because he could do it with his feet too. And I'm talking about overall 30-plus TDs. Maybe that's not enough to crack the top 10, but the potential and the value is going to be there because you can get a Matt Ryan and a Lawrence or a Tannehill and a Lawrence and wait for him to explode in them late round picks. I like Trevor Lawrence, man. Sunshine back.
I like Lawrence too, bro. But just something just tell me I don't know. I'm scared he gonna get cracked one time, bro. It's something about him that one of them real.
I'm more worried about the coach than anything. To be honest, I'm more worried about Urban Meyer. He'll hold Lawrence back if anything, but I like Lawrence, man. I'm trying to get Lawrence in our home league, depending on who my quarterback in front of him is going to be.
Snoopy with the long hair.
I'm taking Lawrence. We really don't got no surprises other than Lawrence, and maybe I guess you could say Ryan and Baker is a surprise. You know what I'm saying? Burrow at 12. What Workz had to step away. He got Burrow at 12. I'm going to just say I'm worried about Burrow. I think they didn't fix their line issues. I'll let Workz talk about why he got him in his top 12. They didn't fix their line issues. They went and got Chase, who they say is dropping balls left and right.
Yeah, they said he looked back at practice. He getting locked up by the Bengals cornerback.
Sweetness is a fool, bruh.
Hey, I'm boo. Shout out to Sweetness. I'm boo on Lawrence, man.
Oh, bruh.
Hey,
everything.
If, like I said, if Herbert could crack that top 10 last year, so could Trevor Lawrence to be. You know what I'm saying? But now, Workz, you not worried about Burrow and that lack of a line and coming off that ACL, man?
Man, I am worried about it, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm definitely worried about it. I didn't see no line adjustments that they made as far as improving the line. I think with Joe Burrow, it's gonna come down to how well he can overcome You know what I'm saying? Just the whole little issue of went through an injury and trying to recover from that and really recover and be productive. You know, I really like Joe. So, you know what I mean? My pick is mainly off of that's my favorite pick right there. You know what I mean? Because I really like Joe Burrow, man. I really like what that kid got up under him. So, you know what I mean? I got him there just because I like that young kid. That's probably one of my favorite young quarterbacks. So I got him there.
How you feel about Burrow? He was on his way last year. That's how I feel about Trevor Lawrence this year. I'm gonna keep it real. Like I just think they can crack that 10.
You want to know the only thing the biggest difference between the two? To me, Lawrence is just too cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want my quarterback to be that cool. I understand being focused. You know what I'm saying? But he's too cool to me. He makes me feel like he don't care. You know what I'm saying? And if you're making me feel like you don't care, you ain't finna be my starting QB. Joe Burrow, he's fiery, he's aggressive, and he gonna get in you if he need to. You know what I'm saying? I like that type of quarterback all day. That's what more leaders are made out of, that type of makeup, than the cats that's just too cool. Let's just get out here and go play, guys. That guy don't really get many people behind him.
He on the right team, the Jags. So like he said, they don't care about nothing.
The Jags gonna stay jagging.
Stay jagging. Shout out, the Jags go stay jagging, man. Y'all gotta go check out, man, one of our family cousin podcasts out there in the Shire, man, the Bears, Brews, and Bros. Just because their name got Bears in it, yes, they do talk a lot about the Bears, but they are full fantasy advice, full fantasy enthusiasts, experts, all of the above. Shout out to Bogart in the chat, GMM Network. Shout out to Jimmo, you know what I'm saying? All family, everybody on their shit. And we in leagues competing with them as well. You can catch a few of them in our leagues and a few of them, us in their leagues, and vice versa. All right, let's get into the sleepers. We at the end of the show. Right now. Let's get into y'all QB sleepers. I'm going to let JD go first. JD, Big Ben.
Big Ben, yeah, man. 11-0 last year. Fizzled out because he was coming off an injury. They made him throw 1,000 times a game. Now you got a little bit of a threat of a running game that's going to help take the pressure off of him to where he don't got to play that short passing game, to where if the threat of the running game is helping out, now he can take them shots that he was taking, you know, or what he's known for doing, you know what I mean? And then with the receivers that they got, you know, them is, you know, Claypool, deep threat, Deontay, 5 to 10 to 15 intermediate, you know what I mean? Target monster, footwork specialist, you know what I mean? Pat Firemuth, they calling him Baby Grunt, you know what I mean? Look great in the preseason, you know, Big Ben, you know, and they got the top defense and one of the top defenses in the league that's going to get him the ball back with them turnovers that they create, you know, 100%, you know, Big Ben is definitely going to pay off for where you getting him at in the 13th round, 12th round. He's not being drafted like that. He still has the potential to throw for 4,000 yards. And you getting him in the 10th, 12th, 11th round, oh, yeah, run me that quickly.
And if you drafted Najee Harris early, it's definitely off his passing upside because everybody's seen all the running backs do before. So that's also a plus for Big Ben. He's somebody that I might stash when you wait for a QB. I wouldn't want him to be my number one QB, but you definitely be comfortable with him and some of our other sleepers matched up together. You know what I'm saying? If you waited for your QB, I'm fucking with Big Ben, especially off that injury he had last year. He gonna have, you know, they was undefeated before they started losing. You know what I'm saying? With him with a bum arm, just like it's Super Bowl or bust for Aaron Rodgers, it's Super Bowl or bust for Big Ben too, and the Steelers, man. You ask me. What about let's go to you, Workz. You got Matt Ryan and Jameis Winston. Talk a little bit about them.
You know, we've already talked enough about Matt Ryan. I don't even want to go into too much more of him, man. But I'll talk about Jameis though, man. And you know, you say what?
To put that picture of him eating W's.
Nah, we ain't doing none of that, man. You know, Sean Payton ain't having none of that, man. He ain't having none of that out there in New Orleans, man. And you know, I think the biggest reason why I got him as my sleeper is because of Sean Payton. You know what I'm saying? He earned that starting position, and I know Sean Payton know that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know the knock on Jameis is he either going to throw 5 interceptions or 5 touchdowns. Well, the thing is, under with Sean Payton, he's not having that. So I think Sean Payton is going to turn Jameis into a more efficient QB. More than anything, and I mean, we know he can get the job done. I mean, we know he can throw the ball around the field. I just see Jameis as really being a real sleeper pick that can go win you some games if necessary, man. As long as he put it together all upstairs, man, he got all the tools. I just think it's just going to be a matter of whether or not Sean can turn him into an efficient QB or not.
Crazy part is we kind of forget that he's a year removed from the number 4 QB overall. You know what I'm saying? Granted, he don't got Mike Evans, Godwin over there.
Started the 30-30 club.
Hey, and he got one of my favorite sleepers over there. Shout out to Bogart too, man. Callaway, man. Grab you some Callaway at the end of them rounds, man.
Michael Thomas. The Saints ain't happy with Michael Thomas. They said he should have got that surgery he got last year.
Yeah, they ain't worried about Thomas. He fade his way out, man. Slant boy is a slant boy. Wax, let's talk about yours. Burrow and Jimmy G. Let's talk more about Jimmy G as your sleeper than Burrow.
I'm gonna
Trey
keep it real.
Lance hurt his finger today, but it'll be all right.
I hate to even have him in my thing because he a Niner, but you know, if he stay healthy, bro, he one of the best game managers in the game. He bring that dink and dunk. Is he gonna stay healthy?
I'm gonna say it's more about Shanahan that's gonna make him do what it do than Jimmy G being the person that's gonna make it do what it do. Shanahan makes it so easy for you. Like that's just what he do. Like, and Jimmy G got that fire lit under him. So I ain't mad at you having him there. You know what I'm saying? As your sleeper.
The best thing could have happened for him was y'all taking Trey, bro. He know he got to play now.
Yeah, I'm with that. I'm with that. I'm gonna give y'all my fault. What'd you say?
Nah, I was just gonna say injuries that he probably would sit out or let them tell him he can sit out. He gonna try to tough through it now this year.
The fire is lit, man, for sure.
He got the tough through it. You see how he tucked his head or lowered his shoulder.
I was nervous. Boy, you started playing.
And I was saying, like, man, what the fuck are you doing right now?
Yeah, that pretty boy.
He got up and he was flexing on there. Yeah, that go to what you saying. He know he got to stay on that fucking
pretty
field.
boy Jimmy stuff out the window now, bro. He got to play now.
Ain't nothing like the pressure of a young nigga on your heels that's ready to come take something from you, man, and make you start getting out there and handling your business, man.
Make you get hungry. I'm gonna give y'all my sleeper, the last of the night. I'm trying to go get Justin Fields in every league. Not as my starting quarterback.
I ain't even gonna lie, Kev. I started to put him as mine over Burrow, but I couldn't do it. But I was gonna put him too.
Listen, if you not grabbing a Josh Allen, a Mahomes, all those top quarterbacks, if you grabbing a Stafford, a Dak, and you worried about his injury, you know what I'm saying? Them type of players, man, go grab Justin Fields. Because when he do start, and we got Chicago fans in here, when he do start, I'm thinking Cam Newton rookie season type shit. Less rushing, because we know Cam, they use his big body to let him get in there and get the less rushing TDs, I should say. Man, I'm going with Justin Fields. I need him everywhere. I'm gonna keep it real. Give me Justin Fields. I knew one of the bros was gonna say it. To get him in the double-digit rounds, and like I said, if you somebody like me who waits for a QB, you get your Matt Ryan, your Stafford, your Tannehills. Throw Justin Fields on there, man. Go ahead and get him. You know what I'm saying? And I want to say one more thing that I don't have on here before we go, right? If you draft Josh Allen, grab Mitch Trubisky. I know we don't do handcuff quarterbacks, right? Grab Mitch Trubisky. The offense fit perfect for him. He's like a little Josh Allen without being Josh Allen. You know what I'm saying? He fits perfect. And that's the only gem I'm going to give y'all as far as handcuff QBs because it really don't even exist. I just wanted to throw that in there You know, for anybody that's watching that spend that high draft pick, because when you spend a high draft pick on Josh Allen, you better have something to back him up and maybe even grab you a Fields. You know what I'm saying? While he ain't starting. But look, man, that was it's getting late. My cousin got to be at work at about 4 in the morning. He got to get up early. You know, we got one more episode before the season starts. We're gonna give you our tight ends, and then we're gonna have some footage from that MIAO when we do our live draft out there. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep giving y'all heat throughout the year, give y'all that preview before the season start. You know, y'all want to say anything to the people on the way out? We had a good group in here tonight checking us
No,
out.
definitely. Them niggas had the comments on fire, bro. Shout out to you niggas, man. Good looking for tapping in, doggies. 100%.
Workz,
Man,
wax.
good being back, man. Good being back.
Let's knock this last one out, man.
JD, you a coffee drinker?
You motherfucking right.
Yeah, I was gonna say I know you finna
100%.
get you up in the morning.
Definitely.
We're not gonna go live for
Yeah.
the draft, but we'll go.
Wouldn't know what he was doing with that.
He would. Don't give it up, baby. Don't give it up.
Don't give it up. Hey, Heart2Start Fantasy Podcast, man. Again, appreciate y'all, man. QB 1 through 12 rankings plus some sleepers, man. We out.